Hello. This is Teacher Sheila, and for today's lesson, we will learn about the different structures of informational text. Let's begin. Writing a text is like constructing a building. Both need to be planned well and need to be arranged in a definite pattern of organization in order for them to be excellently made. And that is what structure means. Structure is from the Latin word structura, which means a fitting together. A failure to pay attention in their structure would definitely bring them to ruin.
Oh no!
So, understanding text structures can definitely improve your ability to comprehend what you are reading.
Wow!
What is informational text? Informational text is non-fiction writing, written with the intention of informing the reader about a specific topic. Informational text contains facts and true information. It is typically found in magazines, science or history books, autobiographies, and instruction manuals. There are different informational text structures. First is description. This structure describes a particular topic. Description paragraphs are written to put a picture in a reader's mind. These are the signal words that could help you identify a description text. For example, in addition, for instance, most important, also, another, such as, to illustrate. Here's an example of a description text. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It is a terrestrial planet, which means that it has a hard rocky surface that you could walk on. Mars' surface is dry and much of it is covered with a reddish dust and rocks. When viewed from Earth, Mars appears to be the color red. What is this paragraph describing? Yes, it's describing the planet Mars. This kind of text structure helps you to picture the object or thing in your mind. Second is sequence. It is a text that provides steps in a procedure or events in chronological order. Authors show us that a text is written in sequence by using words like first, second, next, last, before, after, finally, preceding, now, soon, then, and earlier. Let's look at this text. In the spring, toads lay their eggs in ponds, lakes, and puddles. Then, tiny tadpoles come out of the eggs. The tadpoles live in the water for several weeks. Next, the tadpoles start to develop back legs, and then front legs. Finally, the tadpoles lose their tails. They are ready to come out of the water as tiny, tiny toads. What words were used here to connect ideas? The words are then, next, and finally. Notice that this paragraph shows how toads grow up. Third is compare and contrast. It describes how two or more events, places, characters, or other ideas may be similar and/or different in multiple ways. Here are the signal words that are commonly used in a compare and contrast text. Like, alike, likewise, similar, both, otherwise, in comparison, in contrast, on the other hand, unlike, but, and, whereas. Here's an example of a compare and contrast text. Mars is only about 1/2 the diameter of Earth, but both planets have roughly the same amount of dry land surface area. This is because over 2/3 of the Earth's surface is covered by oceans, whereas the present surface of Mars has no liquid water. Which words that help the readers to see the similarities and difference? The words are but, both, same, and whereas. Fourth is cause and effect. It includes several reasons why an event occurred or several effects that resulted from a cause. These are the words that show a cause and effect relationship. Since, because, due to, for this reason, thus, therefore, as a result, and lead or leads to. Here's an example. The impacts of global warming are being felt across the globe. Extreme heat waves have caused tens of thousands of deaths around the world in recent years. And in an alarming sign of events to come, Antarctica has been losing about 134 billion metric tons of ice per year since 2002. This rate could speed up if we keep burning fossil fuels at our current pace, some experts say, causing sea levels to rise several meters over the next 50 to 150 years. Can you find the cause? What is the effect? Were you able to identify the causes and the effects? Fifth is problem and solution. It identifies a problem, provides possible solutions with possible results, and finally, the actual solution selected. Here are the commonly used words in a problem and solution text. Issue, problem, conflict, difficulty, perhaps, possible, resolved, and solution. Look at the example. In northern areas, the weather is too cold to grow crops all year long. But some farmers have found a way to grow food all year. A greenhouse is a special building that stays warm in the winter. Crops like lettuce and basil can grow well in the greenhouse, even when the weather is cold. Can you tell the problem of the farmers? What is their solution? Yes, the farmers' problem is this. In their place, the weather is too cold to grow crops all year long, so they found a way to grow food all year. Their solution is building a greenhouse. Let's remember. There are different structures of informational text. These are description, sequence, compare and contrast, cause and effect. Lastly, problem and solution. Now, let's have a short quiz. Identify the structure of each informational text. 1. Chimpanzees and humans are alike in many ways. A baby chimp laughs when its mother tickles it. After chimpanzees fight, they kiss and make up. When one chimpanzee comforts another, it gives it a hug or pat on the back. There are, of course, many ways that chimpanzees and humans are different. Chimpanzees are smaller and stronger than humans. An adult male chimpanzee stands 3 or 4 feet tall and weighs about 100 pounds. But a chimpanzee can lift more weight than a man who is 6 feet tall. 2. Chimps live in groups and like each other a lot, but sometimes they fight. Because they don't want to stay angry at each other after a fight, they make up by holding a hand to the other and kissing. They show they are sorry with pats and hugs. Then the anger goes away. 3. A chimpanzee's body is made for climbing and swinging in the trees. First, it uses its long arms to reach a branch. Next, with its flexible hands and feet, it grabs and hooks onto the branch. Finally, it swings from that branch to another branch of tree. 4. It is fun to read about chimpanzees. All wild chimpanzees live in Africa. They live mostly in thick rainforests and in woodlands. There are 2 types, or species, of chimpanzees, the common chimpanzee and the bonobo, also known as the pygmy chimpanzee. 5. Wild chimpanzees are rapidly disappearing. Some people are trying to solve this problem. Otherwise, chimpanzees may one day exist only in zoos. People are trying to save the rainforests and woodlands where the chimps live from being cut down. It will take many people working together to solve this problem. Here are the answers. Number 1 is compare and contrast. Number 2 is cause and effect. Number 3 is sequence. Number 4 is description. Number 5 is problem and solution. Congratulations! You can now identify the various types of informational text. See you in our next lesson. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to click the like button. Share this video to your friends. And subscribe to my channel.